Almighty one. So I always, whenever I'm interviewing, I always say to them, look, your trade is your trade, but when you're not doing that role, you will be doing other roles, whether it be helping somebody out, whether it be sweeping, tidying, whether it be plasterboarding, whether it be any, that's the job. Otherwise, if you only want to do plumbing, you're working for the wrong company.
Yeah, that's it.
If you only want to do plumbing, go and get a job on site, where all you do day in is day out is exactly the same thing. I said, but we don't work like that, because I couldn't think of anything more boring for me personally.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just my way.
You want to keep busy, innit?
I like variety and doing different things. That's why I become traded, So it's just, and then, usually they're all right, but it will work out the weak ones sometimes, because they'll start going, I was supposed to be a plumber, what am I doing this for? And you go, well, remember when you spoke about it at the beginning? This is part of the role. If
sounds like an electrician, that
suits them, innit?
But it's funnily enough, that one that give up because he was doing a bit of labouring actually went to work for British Gas now. I don't know why that is. But, easy life, I expect. But yeah, I've had one good one. I had with old Wet White Will again, just to come back into him. He's grown up now, I expect. Don't know what he's doing. Probably working OnlyFans. He's probably called flipping something else now, I expect.
Still probably Wet White Will.
Yeah.
But it'll be Willie's Wet Wipe now.
We'll have to check that on OnlyFans if that comes up as Wet White Will, won't we? But he was, we got him, I wanted him to do a cold feed connection for an electric shower. We'd put the pipe already in, and I wanted him just to make the connection up in the loft space. So again, did the same situation. I put him in. I said, right, well, you get up there. You tell me what you want. To save you and trying to climb through the loft. Tell me what you want, and I'll bend the pipe and I'll pass it over to you, and you solder it up. Blah blah blah. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So we get the step ladder out. Because we haven't got quite ladders, so we've got a real tall step ladder up to the loft hatch, so you can reach in and pretty much pull himself up. Well, he's got to the top of the step ladder, and he's just stopped. And I'm stood there looking at him. What's he stopped for? So I turn around to talk to one of the other lads who's working in the bathroom. And he's still on the top of these fucking steps. And I said to him, are you going to get up in that fucking loft or not? And he went, I'm scared of heights. I said, are you shitting me? I said, you're only 2 foot off the bloody floor. And he went, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm really scared. Yeah. I said, come on, mate, get up in that fucking loft. Right. I said, go. Got him up in there. I said, right, you're up. I said, are you all right? He's bright red in the face. He said, yeah. He's like this, And I said, right, calm down. I said, now, I'm going to tell you now, there's nothing to stand on here, so don't stand on the plasterboard.
Oh, no, here we go. I can see this.
Just stand on the joists. When you get to the other side, there is actually a platform for you to work on. There's already one put in. All right? Do you understand? Yes. You sure? Yeah. Move like that. Foot straight onto the platform. I went, wow, what are you doing? He said, what? I said, look where your foot is. Oh yeah. I said, you keep to the bloody joists. All right, okay. So he struggles, through round the tank, gets to the platform, and he's like, red-faced. I said, right. I said, now, are you okay? I said, because I'm telling you now, if you do decide to pass out, I ain't coming in there to drag you out. I said, if you pass out, you're there. I said, because there's no way I'm going to be able to climb through there and pull your body out. I said, so are you all right to continue? And he just says, yeah, I'm all right. I said, right, brilliant. What do you need? Right, a bit better this time. I need some pipe, some 15mm pipe. I said, okay.
That's a good start for him.
It's a good start. I said, I said, I've got the pipe, I've got the bender out.
Yeah.
I said, you tell me what you want me to do, and I'll pass it over to you. Say, yeah. Right. said, so what do you want? Oh, can you put a saddle in this bend? I said, yeah, of course I can. No problem. I put a saddle in the pipe. What distance you want the saddle, Because I always try and make it right the first time if we can. I said, what measurements do you want? Well, I said, well, what are you in a moment for?
Get your tape measure out, lad.
Oh, well, I haven't got it on me. I said, right, okay. I said, well, let's run the scenario, I said to him. So let's pretend that none of us have got a tape, but we've got to work it out. I can see, because I can see across the floor, I can see it's only like 10 mil. It's only a very small, I said, so I can see it's sort of 10 mil. So I said, what do you think it is? I said, just pull the pipe, lie the pipe where the other one's going to be in the elbow, swing it round, and just how far is it off the other pipe coming vertical? Like that it is. I said, well, what do you think it is? I don't know. I said, I think, because it was dragging on a bit, so I think it's about 10 mil. What do you think? I don't know what 10 mil is. I'm not joking. I'm exaggerating. I'm not joking. And I turned around and I went, are you shitting me? You don't know what 10 mil is? I said, have you never used a ruler? Does not a ruler come in millimetres? And he went, well, I think so. I just went, God. Oh my God.
I take it you did it yourself after this.
I just went, give me the pipe.
I thought you might have done.
And I just went, there you go, try that. And he went, yeah, that fits. I went, yeah, I know. I did it by her. And then after that, I was like, I'm going to have a chat with him, and I'm going to have that chat. And
that's
just, so because he was also not doing anything, I was sat on his fucking phone.
Oh, yeah.
And not doing anything. So, and I thought, when I was young once, I had to have a chat. My boss, on my first job, had to pull me to the side and basically give me the riot act. So I thought, this is obviously what he needs. So I pulled him to the side and did exactly the same. Right, you need to be doing this, and this. I don't care if it's cleaning the van. I don't care if it's sweeping the floor. I don't care if it's helping somebody else out. You need to be doing something or showing that you're being productive, especially if I come in. I don't want to see you sat on your bloody phone in the corner. No. You need to be involved. All right? Went on a bit longer than that, but that was the principle of it. And he went, yeah, all right, okay. 1 week it lasted.
Yeah, that's it.
And he went back to the same old.
I've had to put a mobile phone ban in place when I've had young ones with me. I've literally had enough and said, listen, you need to leave them in the van till boo.
I'd get them in the glove box.
Yeah, exactly that.
The job. He jumps out of the van. I said, oi, glove box is open.
Do you do that still today?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just habit, isn't it? Like
Do you still stand around with his thumb up his arse, though?
Sometimes, yeah. He's brilliant when he's busy. When he's got a job on, he's brilliant. But when he's sat around or stood around not really sure what to do...
Just get a brush in your hand, that's what I was taught. Listen, if Gaffer walks on site and you ain't doing nothing, get a goddamn brush in your hand. Do anything, just move.
Yeah. I was taught, I had the same. When he read me the riot act, that was one of the things he said to me.
I can hear the beasting in the back of my head now that I got for being caught, sat down on my arse one day for more than 2 minutes.
I was told, he don't care how many times I sweep that floor. If he walks in, I need to have the broom in my hand. If I'm not doing anything...
You get round back at head.
But you do turn into more of a father figure or big brother with an apprentice because of how they are and how immature they are. They need a cuddle, don't they? It's hard to give them that and to beast them and to... You cross the lines too many times.
You can't treat the youngers the way we got treated when we were younger. Because they're either going to give you a slap or they're going to report you to the police or go running to mummy. It's like
I have. Yeah. And he wasn't allowed back to work. His mum and dad told him he wasn't allowed back,
Wow.
The apprentice.
Wow.
Work ethic's gone out the window. Oh, well.
Yeah. Having a laugh on the joke, he was beasting, I beasted him back and didn't like it.
Yeah. They don't, do they?
No.
Shoes on the other foot, now they go crying.
This sort of leads on to the next thing, really. It was just like practical jokes and stuff. And as an apprentice, unfortunately, you tended to be the brunt of every joke that was going or anything that was, if anybody was going to be humiliated, it was usually the apprentice.
Yeah.
And sometimes, obviously, it was quite severe. But it was almost like the, what do they call it? Not enrollment, the
Initiation.
type of
Yeah.
thing into the trade.
Yeah, of course it was.
And I remember, for me, I got caught a couple of times. I got caught out with the sky hooks.
Yeah.
You know, going trying to find some sky hooks. Spent hours
Classic
looking
ones.
for sky hooks. Not
Yeah.
a clue what I was looking for. Couldn't find it. But
Catching sparks in
caught me.
buckets and all sorts.
Yeah, and showing me age a little bit is I actually was sent to the garage to go and get some 2-star petrol. You know, because back years ago, and Izzy wouldn't know this because he's too young. You know, you used to buy. Well, I don't know, you might remember, Phil. I don't know. I don't know quite
4-star.
how old you are, but you used to buy 3-star and 4-star.
Certainly do.
3-star petrol, 4-star petrol, and then you'd buy your diesel. You know. And basically, it was the old-fashioned leaded and unleaded stuff. That's how they used to grade it: 3-star, 4-star.
Right.
And then you'd go and get 2-stroke then as well. And of course, you know, they got me with the old 2-star, and I was halfway down the road with the petrol can, and they were all come out, and I could hear this noise from behind, and I turned around, and they're all out laughing their bloody tits off as I'm strolling down jerry can to go and get some 2-star. You know, but.